Hi, I'm Doug Stevenson for Quinte Conservation, and today we're talking about permits and regulations. Doesn't get any more exciting than this, folks. But seriously, through the years, we've learned that there are consequences, not only for ourselves, but also for our society, when we don't respect our waterways, our floodplains, our shorelines, and our wetlands. We now understand that a healthy fish population is an indicator of a clean, healthy waterway. And it's Quinte Conservation's role to protect you from construction projects that could put you, your property, and a healthy waterway at risk. And that's why Quinte Conservation's regulation provides the authority to manage work being done near hazardous areas. Hazardous areas can include floodplain lands, wetlands, beaches, karst lands, slopes, or watercourses that are either seasonal or permanent. And hazards can include things such as flooding, erosion, and pollution. So what types of work does Quinte Conservation manage in these hazardous areas? Work can include placing of fill, grading, construction of any kind, and alterations to shorelines and watercourses, like putting up a retaining wall, installing a dock or a boat launch near the hazard. But a common misconception is that Quinte Conservation is here to work against you in what you're trying to do on your property. And that's simply not the case. For instance, last year, out of over 300 construction applications, only 2 were denied. That should be a pretty good indication that Quinte Conservation is here to work along with you. The staff are also here to help you with your project. Not only can they let you know if your property is even on regulated land, but they can also help you with minimum setback requirements and location.
As a realtor, I would definitely recommend Quinte Conservation. One of the many questions I get asked is, can they build a dock? Can you build stairs down? Or can you build a boathouse? Change the shoreline, those things. And one of my first answers I suggest is that we need to go to Quinte Conservation. When Quinte Conservation comes to the site, they actually do a site visit, and then they do a full report on what you can and cannot do to the shoreline. And it's not necessarily what you cannot do, is how you work together to improve the shoreline, to meet your needs as a new purchaser or as a seller themselves. There is definitely a hesitation to call Quinte Conservation. The hesitation is basically they think that Quinte Conservation won't allow you to change the shoreline at all. That's not true. They work together. And you know, when you go to sell that house again down the road, it helps you in knowing that the next purchaser, you've got the permits, you've done all the things that you were supposed to do right, and it makes for an easy sale and everything will run smoothly.
So the lesson is, call Quinte Conservation before doing any type of work on your property. And when you call, have all the project information handy, including location, lot, concession, and municipality. I'm Doug Stevenson with a reminder to think of you, your property, and our waterways when thinking of doing any work near shorelines this year. Thanks for listening.